Prepare to live stream. Check.
It says it's live.
Does it says it live? Is live?
It says it's going live.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's live. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
Is it just me? I'm live. Hey, let's see what's going on here. I think Kirsten just got kicked off, everybody. So I'm a guest today on Kirsten Prodigy Show. Where he just went, I just don't fucking know. So let's see if we can find him here. I think we're still live on YouTube. Yeah, we are. So, look at that. Hey. Let's see. Oh, he's coming back now. I think maybe he's gone again.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, I'm back. I'm back. I don't know what I pressed. This is the first time I'm using this Zoom. How are you, man? How
Good.
are you doing?
Good. Tired.
Yeah.
Tired, but I'm good.
Busy day?
Yeah, busy week. Busy week. So yeah.
Are you taking a rest at the moment for arm wrestling? Or
Yeah, I'm just doing
training lightly?
Yeah, just trying to go light training for now. When I can get the time. If I don't, it's not the end of the world, right? So, but every night before bed, just a little bit of light band work, stuff like that, just to get the rest out. So
yeah.
So there's nothing I'm gonna do that's gonna get me any stronger between now and then.
Oh no.
Yeah.
The only thing you can do is if you train now, maybe you can feel a twitch and you will be less stronger, not stronger.
Yeah, like we went through motions and stuff the other night. Did a little bit of pulling, but it wasn't, nothing over exaggerating, right? So
yeah.
So do you know how, because right now on your live stream with YouTube, it's bouncing back and forth between whoever else is talking. Is there a way you can make it split screen? I don't know. I really don't know how to do this. Is beyond me.
I don't have a clue how to do that. If maybe there's someone who can tell us how to do that. Share screen. Hold on a second. Multiple. How's it looking now?
It's still the same.
Is it,
so far, anyways. I imagine YouTube's a little lagged, right?
Not on the screen.
So,
if maybe there's someone, guys, who can tell us how to split the screen instead of jumping from one to another.
Phil Woody from UK says swipe left. Something about gallery mode. I've heard others mention it.
Is it like that? Yeah, cheers, buddy. I did it. Yeah, it was right. How is it looking now? Supposed to...
I don't know. Just give her a second and see when YouTube catches up, because it's about,
I think it's
a little bit behind.
On mine is looking split.
Well, I can see you split on my screen, but what's portraying live is not split.
Yeah, we got it. I can see it on
there.
It
is. It is now. Yeah, it just updated. There you go.
Yeah,
you got it. This way, all the viewers aren't dizzy, right?
Yeah,
they get up to leave out,
like,
walking into fucking walls and hitting your legs on coffee tables. None of that shit's any cool.
Yeah, I'm learning. I'm still learning. You see?
Yeah.
I've been a couple of weeks.
I'll learn from your mistakes. Hey, how's that sound?
Yeah, you can use me as a bait.
Yeah.
So before we start talking about your upcoming match, let's talk about prior 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, I guess, the match with Tim Bresnan. there was a bit of controversy about the rules, about the micro foul rules, which I believe that micro fouls shouldn't been called. But
I
I
think,
think
for an entertainment aspect,
for an
no.
entertainment aspect, yeah.
No, like to grow, I believe to grow the sport, to have people want to watch more events, people that aren't really into arm wrestling, to get hooked onto it, to want to watch more, like there needs to be some way around that. Otherwise, it's either you let them go, whatever you consider a microfoul, or softer pads, or whatever you can do. Like whether they happen or not, I'm not 100% sure. I don't think they happened, but we couldn't see it on any of the videos. But mind you, it wasn't a good angle. But like, I don't think Sean Hancock, who was ref at the time, would have been out to fuck me in any way. So it's,
No, I don't think
like
so. No, I think
it
so.
is what it is, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
But
it's too
I
bad.
think
I think it
I
would have
think that
been.
the pad because of the pads are too hard because when you squeeze in them, they don't go down and they won't come up with you.
Well,
Probably
there's no give, right? There is no give.
probably
You know?
is
Like
one
if you
of
don't
the
believe me, ask my
reasons.
right hand. So yeah,
Yeah. And how is your hand right
it's
now?
good
Because
now.
because
It's
I
good
remember
now.
you smashed it and you had a bruise in your hand.
Yeah, it was bruised and like I couldn't apply no pinky pressure, but it's not the first time something like that has happened, right? Where
Yeah.
I
You
lose my
gotta stop
ability
doing
for my
that on
fingers. So
hardback.
I just train around it until it kind of catches back up again, right? So, but
Yeah.
it does. I don't know. I don't think it's affecting me now. So we'll see what happens when I grab on a Prudnik. But mind you, at the time, even if it does affect me, it ain't going to make much of a difference till the match is over,
Yeah.
anyways. That's when I'll feel it. So.
But that being said, how did you feel, Tim? Although he is a bit more aged than you, um, how did you feel, Tim? And compared even that, I don't know how many months ago he pulled with Derek Smith. Maybe he adjusted something from that match to your
Well,
match.
he definitely did. Yeah, like he even talked about it afterwards. I wasn't going at the same angle that Derek was. I was kind of more. I was trying to attack the same place, but I was trying to come at it from a different angle, if that makes any sense. So, and it wasn't, it was a learning curve, right? Like you can sit there and mind fuck something all day long, but until you actually get on and start trying different things, you don't really know what the fuck's going to work. But I had embedded in my head what I thought was going to work with him, just with how I usually see him set up, how he pulls everybody else, where everybody has troubles with him and whatnot. And I think the concept was right, but like Tim definitely, I definitely underrated him. Like he wasn't as like, I didn't think he was as strong as he actually felt. So like his hand was massive. Like his thumb is really built right up, right? It's hard to actually get around it. But once I kind of, instead of fucking dealing or trying to continue to go with what I was mind fucking the whole time, and I started going my natural route, that's when I was able to find a hole and I felt a lot more comfortable. But you know,
Yeah.
sometimes
And,
matches fall
and
apart.
what I've seen is that you hadn't had that much time to test yourself with him because you lost two fouls with him. You lost 2 rounds with him with fouls. So it's like you didn't have that much chance of adjusting and doing
Well, yeah, the
something.
first round was a gimme, right? Like yeah, when right off the pop, like we didn't even get a chance to really get going. They were calling everything right from the beginning. So, but it is what it is, right? Like I knew what it was. It's, I'd still pull PAL rules again. Like I'm still gonna actually come September 3rd, it'll be PAL rules that Meg is putting on over in Toronto, where I'll be pulling Lars, Rick Heidebrad will be pulling, he'll be pulling, what's it, Crudetcha, right? Alex
Yeah.
Crudetcha. So it's like it's going to be PAL rules. I understand that they're there. I understand how strict they're going to be calling them, and it is what it is, right? Like,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
yeah.
Going big, going a bit more back at my event at the Prodigy Arm Wrestling Super Matches. How do you see that the promotion went and everything, apart from my injury and maybe biting more than I can chew?
Besides,
Because
besides you pulling like a fucking retard, I'd say the whole event actually went off, as far as I'm concerned. It was without a hitch, right? Like everything went fucking tickety boo. It was just, it had a sad ending, right?
Yeah, yeah. The thing is that it's not because I got injured, it's because I couldn't entertain people who came at the venue to support me, and people who supported me from even on the live. Although even I could have lost 5-0, at least I tried. But like this,
Oh yeah,
I
oh
don't even know if I can maybe do something, you know.
no,
I think that the most thing that uh, I don't know how to say it, fucked me up maybe, was because I was organizing and competing at the same time.
that was a
Uh,
lot of stress. I told you you were fucking
Best,
retarded as soon as
it,
you told me what you were
yeah,
doing.
you
You
told me
told me
many, many
6 months
times.
before that. I said, I think you're fucking nuts. I think you're fucking nuts, man. Like, this is like all the power to you, but I think it's none. Like, especially when you've never competed at that level before, to
Yeah,
try to organize an event that you're actually going to be competing at that level for the first time, that's a mind fuck all its own, right? So
yeah,
plus everything else you have
yeah. I'm
along
not
with it.
saying,
But
if I
like,
was
hey, bygones be
100%
bygones.
mentally.
It's happened. And like, yeah, sure, you may not be able to hit the table right away, but you found something else that you can do in the sport in the meantime that might actually come back, right? So
Yeah, yeah. And hats off to Bojidar as well, because he accepted to come. And for the other athletes, it was an honor for me, although my match lasted like 3 seconds. In those 3 seconds, I gained a lot of experience. Like, I shouldn't go that much angry on the table. I should have gone more calm and concentrated.
well,
And
you what you did was you forgot the basics, right?
yeah,
The
exactly,
biggest
that.
fundamentals was you forgot this,
I
right?
did exactly what I didn't train for.
No, you can only go as far as much as your
And
hands gonna
instead,
go, you know?
going deep, like I used to tell even my partners how we spar, I went so much hard. And when you squeeze, your fingers are coming more up, so you don't have that much grip, and you're making everything everywhere strong. You don't have flexion, you don't have anything. And he just
Well, what
went,
happened was you
ah,
left your arm behind, right?
yeah.
Like
I was like,
your arm got
whoa.
taken and you went this way and you just kept laying
The
down
thing
on
that
it as
happened
opposed
is,
to
because I'm not saying that it's fault of the referee. No, Giannis, you did a great job, and if I do it again, I would do it.
Bozidar was stronger than you that day, is what happened.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. The only thing
He
that I,
fucking broke you, man. Just like Kradecha broke Ryan Espy when they pulled fucking right on.
yeah, but
Right?
who knows? But who knows? Maybe I needed that to become
Yeah.
stronger now because I'm back.
Oh, that's just it, right? So,
I'm getting
yeah,
back.
Dave Chafee broke his arm before or blew his
This
bicep
is
before.
where they did the incision.
Yeah.
Normally they do it just from here. They pull their finger inside, they bring the tendon back, and they attach it to the bone. But they couldn't reach it, and they made another incision here because it went too far.
Mm.
So that's how much pressure I had when I was there. And I was there, it's not because I was going for a king's move, it's because I didn't hear the referee. He said, ready, and then he said, no, stop, and then he said, go. And I said, holy shit, man, he's so strong. And I caught him down here. If I was mentally relaxed, I would have let it go and go for the next round.
Or
Or try
come
to flip,
forward,
or
or
try
come
to flip.
forward. Instead of
Like I
continuing to
do.
try to drag back and hold
Now,
them, you can
if you
come
can't hold a
forward.
person here, you cannot hold him here. Simple as
No.
that. And to be honest, I had some pain here before, and even 2 weeks before I was in Turkey, and I even asked John Brzezinski, and I was telling him how come I have pain here? It's like how I need to get how do I get rid of it? He said like, be careful, buddy, if you have pain there, and it snapped right from there.
Yeah.
So I think that I learned a lot, even though my match was like 3 seconds. As
Yeah.
I'm saying, always stay tight to your arm. Don't do this.
Yeah.
And I still believe that if I had the chance to pull in the strap, I think the strap would have gave me more of a chance of staying few seconds in the match,
Yeah.
probably.
That's the worst part about it is how it all unfolded is you'll never know. Right.
Yeah, because I don't know. I
Yeah.
still don't know. I still don't know how strong he is. Not to beat him, how strong he really Bojdar is. And I would love someday again, yeah, to have another shot to continue round two, you know,
Yeah.
because I just lost round one. I didn't lose 5 rounds at least
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
of
But it was
that.
still a shutout.
Yeah, that too. But many people were saying he's gonna name me 5-0. At least I lost just 1 round.
Mm.
So, um, okay, back to reality because this wasn't a reality, you know. The Devon and Levon controversy. There was some controversy about the rules, but now it's fixed. But let's talk about it because Levon was saying that we had to discuss the rules after we signed the contract. Devin was saying no, we already discussed. That's why we signed the contract for. So, do you think that maybe both of them had a different contract and none of them was lying?
Well,
And
I would say that whatever the rules are at the time when you sign the contract is probably what you're signing the contract for. And if anybody was doing any camera footage or anything of Levon talking about pulling Devin 2 months or 3 months prior, it was, I'll pull him in the straps. I'll fucking let him use two arms. I really don't fucking care. And then all of a sudden, as soon as this Devon fucking creature started to appear before everybody that you're starting to see right now, all of a sudden, whoa, wait a second, I don't like them rules. They favor Devin. Well, I fucking thought he was able to use two fucking arms 3 months prior. You know what I mean? So
yeah, because he
it's,
was laughing like it's Long John Brazil.
and whatever it is, like Devin even said, if you want to adjust the rules, let's talk about it then. But don't sit there and go freaking out.
Yeah,
Like it was
that's what I've
those
seen
were the
in his event.
rules that core sports and everybody was using when it was all unfolding on all the other ones. You sign a contract. Like if you're going to pull in a PAL event and you sign a contract you're doing with PAL, chances are you're going to be pulling PAL rules. You know what I mean? And then I get how Devin had an issue with the rules. This is what they are. He's constantly trying to prepare for this match, what these rules are and what they were when they signed a contract. But then they changed them just before the last king of the table, right? And Devin was like, well, what the fuck? What are we doing? Are we doing this? Are we doing that? Like it's, so I don't think it really matters what the rules are anyways. So
Yeah, we all know that Devin maybe likes more the strap rather than not the strap.
I mean, like, you think Devin won't be able to get there if he wants to get there?
No, no, I think
Like,
I think he will be able to slip. Yeah, I think he will
yeah,
be able to slip.
if he wants out of that fucking thing, if it's going to be where you cannot get into the straps unless you slip, that motherfucker will probably start soaking his hand in Vaseline for a week and a half before the fucking match, and fucking avoid fucking chalk like there's no tomorrow, and spit on his fucking hand before he walks up to the stage. I know that's what I'd do. You know what I mean? If I think that my best chance of pulling that motherfucker is in the strap, I'm going to make sure we're going to the fucking strap, So,
Yeah.
right.
And then there was a video about Devin calling Levon a 400-pound pussy. And I know that Devin didn't mean to hurt him, like, because it's a common word that we say, like, in a scared way. Okay, when you say pussy to someone, it means that he is scared of you. It's not because you are intimidating him about that word. And Levant took that very, very personal. It's like Devin killed someone in his family. That's how he took that.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It is what it is, right? Like
In a
different
way, I was
culture,
thinking. In a
different
way, I was
culture,
thinking.
and you know what? If Levon is gonna get that angry about it, and he's gonna come in that frustrated and pissed off, it might not work in his favor because Devin will sit there and push that
Get
fucking
in his
button.
head.
You know what I mean? All he has to do is make Levon make a stupid mistake.
I
You
think.
know
I
what I
think.
mean?
Okay, let's say if
One
LeBron
round. He just
took
needs to
that
make a
personally,
stupid mistake one fucking round. That's all it
he lose,
takes.
he lose the stakes.
That's it. You know?
Stakes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's say that LeBron took that personally, and he has all the right to take it personally. But then he need to consider that Devin doesn't know about how Georgian people think. So I don't know why maybe he's
Well, it's and
in a
that's
way I was
that's the
thinking,
thing, man.
thank God it wasn't Matt, because I know you always call people motherfuckers and things, it's because
Well,
it's in your mouth, it's normally like I was like, oh
like it is what it is, right? Like
it's,
it's
it's
I
like
don't know.
it
The way
sucks
I
that
look at it is somebody can say whatever the fuck they want to me. It's up to me. It's my fault if I fucking take it to heart. You know what I
yeah
mean?
no
If I let
but
it bother
it's
me
still
to the
it's
point
still
where I
sad to
want to
see.
fucking kill somebody, then that's kind of on me, right? Because what the fuck does it matter what anybody fucking says to you or what the fuck anybody fucking calls you? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
in a way
like
it's sad to see
to me,
two
that's a
of the
little bit of
best
a
time
soft spot
wrestlers
there, right?
not talking to each other, no.
What's that?
It's like in a way it's sad to see two of the best arm wrestlers on the planet that they are not talking to each other over a pussy word.
Well, and honestly, like it's like if you know Devin in any way personally, it's just him hyping the match. Because honestly, like look how much it hyped as soon as Devin
Yeah,
called. Oh my
yeah,
god, did you hear that? Did you fucking hear
yeah,
that? You know what I mean? There's 5,000 more people that just ordered the fucking pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
so
They
it's
promoted
yeah, that's part
that
of it.
match without
And
even knowing.
whether Levon is taking that personally and taking it as a personal attack and he's going to take it out on Devin, well, that's on fucking Levon. You know what I mean? Like, because at the end
Although
of
it's
the
not.
day, why does it matter what the fuck anybody fucking says to you? So that tells me that maybe there's a reason why Levon is as big as he is. Maybe that's why he's so fucking strong, is because for years he always thought he was a fucking pussy. And somebody called him that when he was fucking young, and it drove him to what he is today. And obviously he hasn't dealt with it on a fucking one-to-one basis on himself, to where anybody that mentions anything along that style towards somebody or towards him, he's fucking all that
Yeah,
old fucking shit's coming back at him, right? So,
yeah, could be as well. Yeah, could
you
be.
know,
And I still believe it's gonna be an amazing match. I think it's gonna be the most hyped match in the arm wrestling history. And I can't wait for 25th June because I don't know what's gonna happen on that table when they say ready go. I really, I really don't know.
mhm,
So East versus West is coming in a week and a half, 10 days.
mhm.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, like I said, I'm tired.
Yeah, but arms. How are your arms
My arms feel good. My arms
like
feel good.
compared to where you were a year ago with Hermes Gasparini? Are you
I
there? Are you
don't
a bit
right
higher, a
now. I
bit
don't
less?
feel as swollen. Like I felt really just. I felt like a fucking shit brick I was walking around. Like it just felt swollen, felt thicker. I don't feel that, but I feel no pain. I feel strong. Like it's so yeah. Like we'll see what happens, right? Like, it doesn't really matter how I feel today. What matters is how I feel
that day.
when they call my name to the table, right? So,
Yeah.
and we'll see. Like the left will kind of set the parameter. See how the right may come in, right? Because my left always is about 3-4 levels behind my right, and I'll be doing my left arm first with Artem before I have my right arm match with Prudnik, right? So it'll be it'll be interesting.
Could that be a problem for you that you will be going left before your right? Maybe, I don't know,
Yeah,
maybe you will be
it's no
draining a
different
bit from
than.
your
I
energy.
don't think so. I don't think so.
But
It's
still, there are matches between your
if I
left and your
break
right.
it, yeah, it'll probably affect my right hand match, right?
Was
if
that?
if he breaks my left arm, it'd probably fuck up my left hand match, right? But other than that, no, I don't think it's gonna affect it too much, right? Unless maybe we get in like fucking 5-minute fucking barn burners and Prudnik flashes fucking Tobias in the left arm. You know what I mean? And there's no, like he's fresh as a daisy and I'm a little tired because I spent 20 minutes out there battling it with an ox, like it's maybe, right? But, I think it's going to be, I think both matches, honestly, in my opinion, are going to be a battle of the hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I really don't think that either of those two have a more superior hand than me. I don't think so. Like
Experience,
I just don't see it. So,
I think Prudnik has a bit more experience than Artem Morozov, maybe.
100%. Yeah, well, Prudnik's fucking got a decade on him, right? So, like
Artem is young. He's
Artem's
like
still a fucking
24
baby.
years old. And
Yeah, he's still a fucking baby, right? Like you don't have a fucking clue really what the fuck is going on yet, right? He's just so strong, he's able to make shit happen. You know what I mean? I think a couple more years, a couple more losses, let him, kind of figure shit out, the feel for it. I think he's gonna be a bad motherfucker, right? Both
Yeah.
are, you know what I
he
mean?
already is. It's gonna be more.
Yeah.
By the way, do you know how to use Photoshop?
What's that?
Do you know how to use Photoshop?
I don't even know what Photoshop was until the other day. So, like,
That's
dude,
what
I
he
can barely
said.
even, I can fucking start and end a live stream on YouTube. I can make a video and I can cut the first 3 seconds of it and the last 3 seconds of it. And that's about it for my editing skills. Like, I can't even Photoshop. If I knew how to Photoshop, I'd probably have better, what are them little pictures on the front of your YouTube channel? What are those called?
Emojis?
Are they the emojis?
I don't know.
Like your picture when you're advertising, like your YouTube, if you put a video up and that little picture that shows up, what's that called?
I don't know what it's called. I don't know.
Like your icon picture or whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. But
Yeah, I don't even know. Like all of mine are just, whatever. Sold up a
And
bucket
these
of
things,
piece of
I'm
chicken
green
there.
like you. I'm just,
That's about what it is.
in these things,
No.
I am green like you, just one step ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
Yeah, because
know.
he said he made the video because you should spend more time training than rather to use Photoshop.
Thumbnail. There, somebody just said it, a thumbnail. Yeah, I don't know how to do fuck. I'd have better thumbnails if I knew how to use Photoshop.
Oh yeah,
right?
thumbnails, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe you can start use Photoshop after the match.
I don't know. I think I'm too old for that. So
Age is just a number.
yeah.
So, which is that match that is excited to watch from your end in East versus West? Because there are plenty. There are plenty good matches.
I would say the one I'm probably myself, just because I think they're both real bad dudes, is Iraqi and Hutchins. That's the one I want to see the most. So, yeah.
How do you think it will be that match? What do you think? Because Iratli, he's a very, very good top roller. His training partner is Lavon.
Mhm.
And we've seen what Dot Hutchings is doing. Like, he is a side pressure king's mover, you know.
Yeah. I don't honestly. I don't know how that match is going to go. It's going to go one of two ways. Either Iraqi is going to be able to take his hand and have enough side pressure to finish him, or Iraqi is going to take his hand and Hutchins is going to stop him about 2/3 from the pin line, and Iraqi is going to work, and then you're going to see Hutchins just kind of drive right through his arm, blow his arm out. So
What if Todd Hutchings will do the same when he did with I forgot that name. Uh, when he went the first time last year, Hajimura Zoloev,
yeah,
and he didn't go for the strap. I still believe that if he had the strap that time, he would have won.
oh, I believe it definitely would have been more of a match, right?
What if
100%.
he tries to fight with Elatli without the strap? That's the question.
Well, I don't. I think if Hutchins is very stupid, right? Like, I think he probably learned from his mistake from the last time he was there, and yeah, he'll probably be going for that strap. So this way, it just allows him to keep him more down on his hand, and he can't get as far out of his fingers and use more leverage against him, right? So
yeah, Dave Chafee and Gennady. That's another match I want to see.
yeah, I think it's going to be interesting, but I don't know. I kind of envision it very similar to how it went last time. I have a feeling that Gennady is going to outstyle him, but I personally think that Dave is going to outpower him, right?
Yeah, because I think Gennady has more finesse than Dave.
He definitely does, yeah. But then again, like if you look at Dave's last couple matches, like he actually looks pretty good. You know what I mean? Like he was top rolling Kardeccia, kind of looked like he knew what the fuck he was doing. You know what I mean?
Do you believe that if Dave had the chance to get the strap with Levon, would have had a chance? Because I believe that
I don't know.
Dave lost was because he was always trying to escape and not trying to go do his thing. He always
Well,
comes
he
whenever
definitely
he
should have
wants.
tried something different, right? But
He did the
that's a
same
question.
time 6 times in a row.
Yeah, like that's a question you'd have to ask Dave. Like maybe Dave felt something there that wasn't even coming close to it being achievable, right? So
Because
that's why
I still believe
he
if
was
Dave
trying to
had the
run.
strap, might have been a different match.
Yeah, definitely could. So, but
Because I think Dave is strong, nearly as strong as Levon as a side pressure guy. You
mm,
know, his hand, his arm doesn't open that much. I was like, wow, he's trying to escape, got him from his fingers and all. And when you get being caught from your fingers, your arm hurts, so you need to pin it.
mm,
There's no other way. And when you see that Gennady lost to Hermes Gasparini and then faced Michael Todd about a month later, how do you see that? It's like going to from down to up, you know?
yeah. Well, I think Gennady in my eyes, honestly, is probably one of like he's probably top 5 arm wrestlers in the world for sure. Like he has been for the last, I would say 3-4 years. You know, if not, he's right fucking there. Anybody makes one little mistake and he's in there, right? But Gennady, just like every other fucking human being has good days and has bad days, right? And maybe he was just having a bad day. So, but like Gennady's the type of person when he's on, he's fucking on. Like he brings a shit ton of fucking fire to the table, but he needs to get a little bit of that momentum going first, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Depends. It's gonna be a war because last time they met, I think I don't recall which year, but I'm pretty sure that Gennady was injured in his wrist, and
Yeah.
now he's saying that he's ready for Dave. It's going to be very interesting to watch.
Yeah.
So a question came up here to you, Matt. Do you think you can beat Prudnik?
But yeah, I went to took the match, but I didn't think I was going to be able to beat him. Why the fuck would I pull somebody I think I'm going to get my ass handed to? Right?
Yeah. Do you think it's going to be a tough match, or it's going to be a clean sweep match?
Well, of course it's going to be a tough match. I don't think that every match that happens is going to get tougher and tougher as it goes, right? Like everyone, like Prudnik isn't a one-dimensional arm wrestler. Prudnik can pull in 6 different angles and 6 different styles. You know what I mean? And there's a possibility I could see every one of them that day. You know what I mean? If I do it right, I should see almost every one of them, you know? So if I fuck up somewhere, then chances are probably going to see 1 or 2. You know what I mean? Because why is he going to try everything else if fucking exhibit A is working? You know what I mean? So
yeah. Do you think that your lever is a bit more of an advantage against him?
I would say my lever is a bit of an advantage against almost anybody. You know what I mean? So for the most part, right? But just like my match with Artem, I believe it's going to be a battle of the hand. You know what I mean? So if he can get past my hand, then he's going to have a chance. You know, so.
What score you think you will be hitting against Prudnik?
I don't know. It's hard to say because fuck, it could be 3-0 for him. It could be 3-0 for me. It could be 3-2. It could be, I honestly haven't a clue what to really expect from him just because every single match that you see him pull, he's hitting different angles. You know what I mean? So there's not really, okay, this is what he's going to be doing. This is where he's going to try to get me.
I think he's more strong in a hook than a top roll, though.
I would say he's definitely a stronger hooker than he is a top roller, you know. But like most of them Europeans are, right?
But
anybody that I cross an ocean arm wrestle, I am not pulling them in a fucking hook. You know what I mean?
No.
It ain't fucking happening, you know.
No.
Like no.
But do you think he will try to top roll you, although you have longer lever than his?
I think if he tries to hook me and he's not successful, he's going to try to top roll me. If he comes out of the gate top rolling me, it's because he's trying to get me into the strap and he's trying to bail, right? He's not going to come at me if he wants to pull me into the strap. So if he wants to get me in the strap, he's going to try to fucking hit back and as hard as he could and hope my fingers have taken enough damage over the fucking years where I'm not able to hang on to him, right? No.
Yeah. If you beat Prudnik, what's next for you?
I don't know. Whoever the fuck they put across the table. I really.
All right. If you beat Prudnik, who do you want to challenge next? Or who you want to have a shot with next?
I don't even know. We'll see how all the other matches end up going. So like we'll see where my weight is at. Like you know, like I'm almost thinking the way Engen's talking with this 240 or 110 kilo class and then a super heavyweight class, it's almost easier for me to be at 242 fucking pounds, pulling with dudes like Prudnik, Brezink, Hutchins, Iraqi, as opposed to fucking trying to kill myself to get up to fucking 255, 260 and pull guys like Gennady and fucking, you know, all them fucking beasts right now, right? Hermes himself, he's fucking 290 pounds, you know?
Yeah,
like,
I was like, wow, man, he is like 132 kilograms, I guess.
Yeah.
He looked way bigger than he was in
his
last
bottom
time.
end is getting bigger than his top end, it looks like. Like, he swells out like a bowling pin, eh? You know?
Would you like to have another shot with
of course I do.
Hermes?
Yeah, of course I do. We'll see what my weight does. If I can maintain an over 250-pound fucking myself without trying so hard to get there, then yeah, I'll be. Yeah, I wanna pull with all them motherfuckers, right?
You are
I'm gonna
1-1 now.
see,
You need to
I'm gonna
tie
see if
breaker.
I can get to like my goal. I'm gonna try to see if I can hit 260, 270 this year, right? If I can, then yeah, I'm just gonna keep pegging away, right? If it's too hard for me and I'm spending too much money and I'm fucking, bursting myself just trying to fucking achieve it, then I might just go to the 242-pound class, right?
Yeah.
If that's what Engen's putting on, right? So, because
Yeah.
it sounds like he wants to keep doing shit, right? And honestly, it don't matter to me. I'll go up, I'll go down, I'll pull wherever, whoever, whenever, as long as it works out for timing, and I'm gonna get a little something out of it, right? So
Yeah.
yeah.
Who knows? Maybe somewhere in Dubai, maybe next year, or maybe who knows? If I do, so I'm in contact with someone here at the moment. I cannot say anything about it, but I am planning to continue doing the Prodigy Arm Wrestling super matches on an international level, like professional athletes against professional athletes
Yeah,
in Malta. Maybe you could have a shot. Why not?
maybe. You never know. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you could have a tattoo finally done by you.
Yeah, we'll think about it, hey. Yeah. We'll do it after the match though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
not before,
No.
100%.
Yeah.
So, um, do you think that Larry is, because many people were saying Larry should stop arm wrestling because he lost 3 times.
Why?
I kind of feel sorry for that
Why?
guy, because I
How
know
the
what
fuck
it
would you
feels
stop
like.
because you fucking lost?
Yeah, but
Like,
I think he will be taking a long break from his um, uh, events, and I
oh yeah, absolutely. I think he should be. I think he needs to hit tournaments, get out and do some shit like that. And a year or two down the road, then he'll really progress, right?
because he's
Like,
doing a very good job for the sport,
oh,
and
he's
and it
promoting the shit out of it. Yeah.
kind of sucks that I I hate seeing someone working that hard to entertain people, to grow more the sport, and then he loses in his own event. I know what it
Well, of
means.
course, right? The
I really know what it
momentum,
means.
like he'd be so much happier, he'd have a lot more momentum, just want to do it more, obviously, if you're winning more. You know what I mean? Losing sucks. Like, yeah, you can brush a couple of them off, but fuck, you get a couple of them built up and it fucking eats you. You know what I mean? Like, you need to fucking get that. And sometimes you need to take a step back and fucking start a little lower and work your way up again, right?
Could be
So
that his weight, because he is already in the heavyweight class, it's a bit of a disadvantage against him. Because when you go in a heavyweight class already, you're gonna find strong people
well,
against
no,
you.
he's a professional fucking weightlifter. Like, he's a professional fucking weightlifter and he's transferring over into professional arm wrestling. Like, you're not gonna, pick up a fucking bat and hit a home run every fucking time. Like, it's just like the years and time and everything else he put in to become a professional fucking weightlifter. He needs to do the same thing on the arm wrestling side, right? He's already got a hell of a good foundation and he can get there a lot fucking quicker, but it's not going to happen in one fucking year. Like, like, there's so many fucking mistakes. He's making mistakes. He doesn't even know what the fuck he's doing yet, you know? So like he has all these professional fucking athletes coming down. Hey, do this, do that, do this, do that. He's pulled in 15 fucking different directions trying to listen to what everybody's fucking got to say. And ain't none of it's fucking really working for him because he hasn't figured something out yet. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, Yeah,
Yeah,
like
but he
yeah,
tried.
get
He
back,
tried.
get your own little fucking club, concentrate on one or two people training you, and figure out what really works for you, right? Like, where's your move? Where are you the strongest? You know what I mean? And you're not going to figure that out until you pull 50 different fucking hands in tournaments. You know what I mean? Like, because everybody's hand, everybody's style, everything feels completely different. The more you're going to feel all them different hands and different grips and different styles, you can really depict where you're actually strongest, right? You may think you're stronger here because every time you win, you're beating people here, but you could be actually stronger away the fuck out here, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but he tried. He tried to go with someone less professional.
yeah,
He picked up what's his name? I forgot his name. Khaled. He picked up Khaled.
yeah, but Khalid, look at what fucking Khalid was doing to fucking actual professional armor. So he wasn't an anomaly. You know what I mean? Like one of the biggest fundamental things for arm wrestling is a big, thick, strong hand. If you have a big, thick, strong hand and you know how to use it, you're going to give almost anybody fucking trouble. You know what I mean? And Khaled came in with this massive fucking hand that was given fucking people like Devin Lorette, Michael Todd, and all these other fucking top fucking pullers fucking problems, you know, like he was blessed coming in naturally, just that much better than him. You know what I mean? So like
So
you give Khalad the fucking time and energy and effort that fucking Larry is putting into arm wrestling right now, and like Khalad's progression will quadruple what Larry's progression is going to be. Larry's still doing this, like, and he's getting better really fucking quick, but he wouldn't get as quick and as good as someone like Khalad that's blessed with a massive, strong fucking hand. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
like,
still I think that Larry did well, considering that
oh, he did, yeah, yeah.
Khaled gave trouble to Michael, gave trouble to Devin, destroyed Schoolboy.
Yeah,
And,
like they were just practice matches, but still, like that just goes to show you the
yeah, and we don't
potential.
know how Schoolboy was. We don't know if he was destroyed and he was overtrained. We don't know
Yeah.
anything.
But still, you have somebody at that fucking level that is literally a newbie, like 1 week into the
You see
fucking
him
sport.
try to do
You're
this.
not,
You don't
you know
see
what I
him.
mean? Like, I don't care how fucking tired I am. There ain't no motherfucker on the planet that's going to come into this 1 week into the fucking sport and going to spank my ass. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
so,
especially if he's a new guy. Yeah.
yeah, like if he's giving them trouble, even though it's practice, that's a fucking serious motherfucker. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. I think that Khaled um, challenged Schoolboy for King of Table 4.
yeah, well,
I, I think he challenged him.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I thought he was
I
going to
don't know if
concentrate on
that's gonna
fighting.
happen. I don't know. I haven't seen any advert about it or any promotion about it. But he challenged him. He said that he wants him in King of Table 4. If that happens now, how Schoolboy continue to grow, what do you think about that match?
Oh, I think Khaled's, unless Khaled's actually specifically trained in arm wrestling, but I've heard that he's more concerned about punching people in the fucking face and getting punched in the face than arm wrestling right now. That, yeah, like it's ludicrous. You know what I mean? Like doesn't stand a chance. So mm.
So if he has a chance against Khaled, against the Schoolboy, then Larry leveled up and should be good to go against Schoolboy again.
Larry doesn't have Colette's hand.
Yeah, as well.
Like,
Yeah.
if Larry had Colette's hand, yeah, absolutely. But he ain't have his hand. You know, there ain't many people on the planet that have a hand like Salat. So
Would you like to have another shot against Devon to see who is number one? Maybe I don't know when, not
yeah,
now.
maybe a 250-pound fucking Devon. Not the fucking freak you see walking around right now. So,
When you were sparring with him, tell us, man, tell us, what did you feel? I know that
oh,
Devon was
he's stronger now than
I
he
wrestle
was
everyone.
when he was sparring. When he was here sparring with us, he's definitely stronger now than he was then. But he's definitely he's on a level that he's never been to before, right? This
But
is this is the
could you take
strongest
his
he's ever
hand
been.
like you used to take it before?
What's that?
Could you take his hand like you used to take it before?
No, no, no. It's a lot more of a struggle. I can crack it a little bit, but it's not. It wasn't compromised like it was. You know, maybe a chipper down, a little chipped away at Devon. Yeah, I can take his hand, but like fresh, feeling really good right out of the fucking gate right now, Devon. No, I don't think I can take his hand. So, like, I can have him work it where he's not able to do this, but it's no, he's a different cat right now. So, and his sticky spots are a lot tighter. They're not as opened up, more vulnerable as they used to be, right? So,
Do you think that's gonna work though against Levon, who has that massive and thick fingers and long sausages in his hands, like a barbecue in his hand?
well, we're gonna find out in fucking another month and 11 days, right? So,
But you think he will be able to hold him if he
I think
gets in
so.
his
Yeah,
position?
I think the first round or two is going to be really hard. But I think like fresh for fresh, I think fucking Levon is gonna smack Devin to the fucking pad. But that's not how Devin plays. You know what I mean? So
And what if Levon injures Devon
what's
in the first?
that?
What if Levon injures Devon the first two rounds?
Then we're probably not going to see a third, or fourth, or a fifth, or sixth round, right? So, yeah. But I don't know. I don't see him. I don't see him injuring him. So I'll be surprised if I'll be surprised if he just smashes him right to the fucking pad first fucking round. Like I think he's gonna beat him first round, but I think he's gonna have to work. He's gonna surge a couple times to do it. You know what I mean? So, and then I think each round he's gonna have to surge that many more times until it ain't enough surges anymore left in him to do anything to him, right? So
Yeah, and they need to win four rounds to secure a win, right?
yeah,
So it's still gonna be a bit long for Levon as well. Because
yep.
I think his main thing is to drain him out, right?
Yep.
But Levon is going bigger in his way. It's like he's going heavier. It's like he's like 415 pounds. Okay, that may be it's gonna be good for him to have more strength and power, but I think do you think it's gonna affect him more in his endurance?
Oh, of course it's gonna be harder for him to breathe. He's probably gonna be sleeping with a defibrillator. Like, yeah, he's gonna be up there fucking Fatty McGee walking to the fucking table, wheezing and puffing and panting. But if he's that fucking strong where he's able to just grab him and put him down with ease,
Endurance doesn't matter though.
yeah, endurance don't fucking matter when you're that much stronger than somebody, unless you're not that much stronger than somebody and you really got to struggle to get that, right? So,
It's gonna be very, very interesting to watch. And I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be an amazing match. Will you be there?
no, I won't be there for that one. No.
All right.
No. No.
Do you think that Devin it's gonna be someday in East versus West, maybe competing there. I don't know I don't know if he got any offers, but
Well, I'm sure he's been talking to Engen. He's got interest in it, but it's all depends on how this whole thing goes with Levon, right? Like, I don't think he's looking 2 days past Levon right now. Like, everything is all concentrating on that one fucking day. So
if one or the other beats each other, obviously it's gonna happen. The winner, who should have who should face the next opponent? Like if Devin wins, who should he face next?
I don't even know. I don't even know. Like, honestly, I think after his match with Levon, I don't think it matters who he faces after that. Like, he'll have hit his accomplishment, he'll hit his peak. Yeah, see, I told you I can fucking do it. And I don't think it's going to take something very special and a major amount of fucking money, I think, to see Devin put in the dedication that he is right now for Levon. You know, like, it just like how I said, it'll be a long fucking time before you see a Devin as big or as strong as when he pulled fucking Michael Todd, that it was going to take something very special. Levon was that special thing. You know what I mean? After that, it's, I don't see him, staying at the top for very long. Like,
Levon.
Devin. If he beats Levon, you're going to see within a couple months, you're going to see Devin back to 260, 270. You know what I mean? He's not going to be training because he's put
His
so much
main
of his fucking life on hold for June 24th that, that much dedication, you can't do that. Otherwise, the rest of your life is going to fall apart. You know what I mean? So, and
he has a target, he needs to
who is
accomplish
going to
it.
motivate him to the point of wanting to continue? Like, there's nobody's going to motivate you to that point after you've beaten the biggest, baddest fucking dude on the fucking planet. You know what I mean? Like,
What if, as Devin as he is today, if he goes against Hermes, how he is Hermes today, like the 130 kilograms, they are very, very similar in weight.
Hermes would get his ass. Hermes would be a good show for the first round or two, but then after that, it would be turned over to Devin 100%. So,
because he has stronger hand, or because you're saying about endurance.
yeah. So it's all of the above right now, right? So
Because sometimes I feel like right now, until it's proven, we all agree that Levon is the most baddest arm wrestler on the planet, right?
yeah,
And being that much strong is good because you always maintain the titles. But when you are that much strong, you don't have matches because no one will match for you.
well, no, who the fuck can you pull? You know what I mean?
That I think that's the problem with Levon being that much strong. I think he is in a way losing many opportunities to pull many stronger wrestlers, but they are nowhere near him. If Dave couldn't do anything to him, who else does?
Yeah.
We don't know. We are not talking about the 25th of June because that's gonna tell us where Devin is. But till date, till today, Vitali is one of the top baddest dudes on the planet as well.
The same thing. It's hard for him to find a match too. Like,
I would love to see a rematch between him and Levon again.
yeah,
Because I don't know, the last time they pulled, I think it was 2018 or 19, I guess. I think 19 could be. Yeah,
yeah.
when they pulled. And he managed to stop him few seconds on round one until he got that elbow foul. Then he started sweeping him off.
Yeah.
So I think being that much strong, yeah, it really sucks because there is no point being that much strong alone on the planet. Just to maintain the history of your strength, it's okay, but no one will give you a shot in any tournament or super match, you know?
Yeah. Well, they'll give it to you, but there's only a handful of people
Who would love
that
to
are going to
try?
be worth you competing against, right? So
Yeah. Did you ever compete in Euros or Worlds?
no. Well, Worlds in Vegas the one year, but that was like 2014 or so. I don't even know when it was. It was a while ago. So I was still a puppy, right?
Yeah. And what happened with WAL? Are they going to continue the series, or you
I don't
haven't heard
know.
anything yet?
Your guess is as good as mine. So
Oh,
they
so is
still
that
they
it?
still have their name with some of the king of the table stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens, right? So like I don't know. I think all this COVID shit has almost come to an end where hopefully if
Yeah.
they're gonna do something, they should be doing something soon. So
How is it there in Canada about COVID restrictions and stuff like that?
there's nothing here right now in Alberta. You don't need a mask, you know, fucking nothing. You don't even notice that there's COVID until you go to the airport, you know. So yeah.
So they are not forcing vaccine. They're not mentioning anything.
Nothing right now.
Um,
Nothing. No, no.
yeah, I think the world
Yeah, until you want to
is
leave the country
tired.
or do something, right? Or fly in the country, then all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
you need a PCR test, like or
Well, you can't even fly in Canada unless you're fucking double vaxxed for some stupid reason. Makes no sense. You know,
it's
I can
it's
ride on
still,
the
it's still
subway
like
with
that.
somebody, but you know, if you're not vaxxed, you can't sit on a plane with them, right?
It is still like that.
Oh yeah, yeah, they're weird. So none of it makes any sense, man. None of it did.
But other than that, still nothing is in apply, right? Like no mask, no
Not in
restrictions in the
Alberta,
country.
anyways. I don't know what the other provinces are like right now, but we're not in Alberta. So yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Time is it? Oh, gotta go to sleep.
Yeah.
Matt, it was an honor talking to you. I will be meeting you in less than a week now. I will be arriving on Thursday to
Yeah.
Turkey to give you my full support. And it was an honor talking to you, man. I remember around a year ago we did a video about Istanbul as well. So about videos, it's been a year, and it's been a year since I met you
Yeah.
as well. So thank you very much for accepting this live video on YouTube, buddy.
Yeah.
It was an honor being sharing the screen with you, and I'm gonna be seeing you very very soon, man. Best of luck against your two upcoming matches. I think you're gonna do very very great,
Yeah.
and you're gonna shock the world, man. I feel if you succeed, and how I see it, you're gonna shock the world, and you're gonna prove everyone's wrong that you belong. You still belong there.
Yeah. That's my plan. So that's my
Yeah,
plan. All righty, buddy. Well, we'll see you in a week, eh?
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, man.
All right,
Cheers,
brother. All right, man.
you guys. Yeah.
Bye.